Life is unpredictable. Here's the truth. Life is constantly changing. One day everything's going your way, you've got your health, you're feeling energetic, you've got that yes I can mentality. The next day, everything can flip upside down. A single illness can wipe out your financial security. A setback can take away your confidence. This is just how life works. But here's what matters. You can choose to be happy anyway. You can find joy in both the good times and the rough patches. Negativity takes no effort. Think about weeds. They grow everywhere without any help. No watering, no sunlight, no special soil needed. They just push through the cracks in the sidewalk. But if you want to grow orchids or roses, that takes work, care, and special conditions. Your mind works the same way. Negativity, hatred, revenge, guilt, these things grow automatically without any effort from you. Your brain is basically on autopilot for all that negative stuff. But positivity, that takes deliberate work. That takes discipline. Here's my point. When life gets tough, stop beating yourself up. I know you do it. I do it too. It's our natural instinct to put ourselves down because we're born into a negative world full of negativity. But you've got to build a mental shield. Don't let the toxic world out here penetrate your mind. Guard your thoughts like you're protecting a fortress. You cannot have a positive life with a negative mindset. Take control of your mind. You get to decide what you listen to and what you don't. You control how much mental energy you give to each thing. This means consciously paying attention to your self-talk. Start building yourself up instead of tearing yourself down. Be your own biggest fan because sometimes the only encouraging words you'll hear are the ones you tell yourself. Tell yourself, I can do this. I can make this happen. Say it out loud. Mean it. Don't settle for the bottom. Life is easy when you're at the bottom. It takes zero effort to lose. But you don't want to be down there with everyone else who gave up. You want to be on top, and that takes everything you've got. You have to fire yourself up and say, I'm going to challenge myself. Sometimes I literally have to pull myself out of bed and say, come on, let's go. Here's what I've learned. Your biggest enemy is yourself. There's no external enemy that can destroy you if you don't let the enemy inside your own head do it first. Stay positive. No matter what people tell me, man, you're always so positive. Everything's perfect in your life. But here's the thing. I'm like a lion. With a lion, you never really know what's happening behind the scenes. But no matter what's going on, I show up as a lion. That's what you need to do. Show up with a positive attitude every single time. Because a negative attitude only destroys you and messes up what you actually want to accomplish. I love myself too much to let myself mess myself up. Think about Michael Jordan with the flu. Still dropping 40 to 50 points. He had something bothering his body, but he didn't let it bother his performance. He showed up. That's what greatness looks like. Filter what goes into your mind. Start protecting what you allow into your brain. Turn off the news. Seriously. You can't feel good watching the news. It drains your power. If your job requires you to stay informed, have someone just brief you on the essentials. But filter everything else. Also, work on building your self-appreciation because you're getting bombarded with negative stuff every single day that tries to beat you down. If you don't actively program your mind toward success, life will program you toward failure. Learn to exist in the world without letting the world exist in you. The road to greatness requires going against the grain. If you want to move toward your own personal greatness and enjoy a truly happy, successful, healthy life, you've got to be willing to swim upstream. You've got to harness your willpower and say, in spite of everything, I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this destroy me. I'm doing something about this. When I decided to become a speaker, I said yes to myself. When I flopped at being a businessman, lost thousands of dollars, felt stupid and got taken advantage of, I had to talk myself back up. People had told me I was dumb, and part of me believed it after my failures. But I told myself, no, hey, come on, get yourself together. You can handle this. You just haven't figured it out yet. This is your training period. This is tuition for knowledge. Get some mentors, read some books, take some seminars, change how you see yourself. You can decide right now that you're going to work on yourself and empower yourself. Success means creating your own circumstances. Successful people look for the circumstances they want, and if they can't find them, they create them. I'm not saying you won't have hard times. You absolutely will. But when you work, when you're engaged, you might have some
lows, but they'll be high lows. You might get knocked down, but you won't stay on the ground. You'll have a quicker recovery because you'll know deep down that everything's going to be okay. Growth happens. When you get knocked down, real growth, mental, emotional, spiritual, happens after you get hit hard. That's where the real test is. Life will punch you in the face. You'll get fired. You'll be told you're not good enough. Your faith will be tested. Your family will ask you, how are we paying for health insurance next month? And you won't have an answer except, I don't know, but I know we're going to make it. Life is hard, man. That's the reality. If you don't work your hardest, sacrifice everything, handle rejection, and keep coming back, if you don't get tested and don't fight through it, that's not love for your dreams. That's not commitment. Your greatest moment will come right after your worst moment of despair. When you're at rock bottom with nowhere to go but up, that's when you find out who you really are. That's your finest hour. You already have what you need. I had no advantages growing up, but I woke up one day and realized that all men are created equal. I don't need anyone's head start. I'm my own advantage. You're your own advantage. Why are you waiting for someone to call you? Why are you waiting for someone to validate you? Why are you waiting for permission to chase your dream? Stop waiting for someone to hand you what's rightfully yours. I'm speaking to you as someone who took 12 years to get a 4-year degree. I'm speaking as someone who failed and had to get back up every single time. I've been through what you've been through, and I got up and kept going. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. I never got straight A's. I never graduated at the top of my class. But I've got heart. I've got will. I've got the fight in me, and I'm going to get everything I want. Nobody can stop me. Bring the challenge, I'll match your intensity every single time. The harder the challenge, the greater the growth. Your problem might not make sense. Your pain might not make sense. Your circumstances might be completely illogical. But listen, if your life sometimes feels like hard labor, you're doing it right. Keep pushing. Breakthrough is coming. When you're holding your prize and you've achieved what you set out to do, all that pain and suffering will be worth it. Don't give up now. Remember, this simple truth: life is 10% what happens to you. It's 90% how you react. To ignite your dreams, you've got to shut out everything else and believe in yourself completely. Believe, I am the greatest. Normally, life breaks people because they weren't ready when it hit them. But if you stay ready, stay energized, and stay plugged in when bad news comes, it won't break you. You'll already be fortified. Today might not be your day yet, but soon it will be. And when it is, you'll have recycled all that pain into power.